At the Delaware Standardbred Owners Association Awards Gala, driver Jonathan Roberts was honored with the prestigious James T. Case Jr. Horizon Award. The third-generation horseman had a personal season's best in 2014 with 323 wins. That certainly is not too shabby, but it's not only the quantity of the wins he had, but the quality of them. He guided Egos and Attitudes and Call Me Mise, each to victories in $100,000 Delaware Standardbred Breeders' Fund finals. On top of that, Jonathan was the regular driver for the trotting sensation I Like My Boss. And he drove that high stepper to 2 big DSBF championships, one at Dover Downs and one at Harrington Raceway. Speaking of Harrington, this year he notched 2 track records at the half mile. And on one evening at Harrington Raceway, he had 5 wins on 1 race card. And then, a couple nights later, he came back and had another 5-bagger. Those green, red, and white colors found the winner's circle at tracks all over the Northeast this year, and he even notched a sweepstakes victory up in the Meadowlands. But we are so proud that he is our regular driver right here in Delaware. Jonathan, what was your reaction when you got the letter in the mail informing you about being Horizon Award winner?
I was shocked, actually. I didn't really think anything of it up until the time I got the letter. I said, well, I actually did have kind of a good year this year.
Do you have a favorite memory? I am even going to let Jonathan pick a couple of them.
It would have to be those 2 Delaware finals I won with my dad's horses. That's always very special, to win with those type of horses. When my dad trains them and we race the dam and the sire of both of them, it would have to be those 2.
I think I know the favorite horse, okay? But see if you can read my mind.
I don't know. Probably I like my boss.
Wow, he's a mind reader. It's unbelievable. He can drive horses and read minds. Yes, tell me about that horse.
He was a lot of fun. Bob did such a great job with that horse. I give all the credit to him because whatever I asked that horse to do, he did. And that's hard to, get out of a horse.
Yeah, because you actually were able to drive him a couple different ways, right? It wasn't like, he became versatile for you.
Yeah, any way I wanted to do it, he didn't really care. He'd sit in a hole, he'd race on the front, he'd race on the outside, he'd come off a cover, it didn't really matter.
One of the things that I really liked about him was that, after he got out of the Delaware Stakes and he had to go up against the quote-unquote big boys, how much did he impress you there? And I don't want to give him complete credit. You did an amazing job driving him. He loved you just as much.
Oh, absolutely. I always thought there was a lot of talent there, but, in the Delaware races, I never really got a chance to ask him to go all he could go. When I got in against the old aged horses, he really stepped up. He did what I thought he would do.
What about your parents? What did they say about your award?
They were very proud. They asked me when the banquet was, and they wanted to get a table and come.
Oh, that's awesome. And now, driver, daddy, 2 very important things. So the daddy thing is huge. Tell me about your son.
Oh, he's great. I couldn't ask for a better son. He's just the best kid you've ever seen.
We had Jonathan actually on the show years ago, diapering a baby. We did his talents on how well he could diaper a baby, but your son's out of diapers now.
Oh, absolutely. We're glad to be rid of those.
Isn't that funny? Like when you're carrying around a diaper bag, once you can get rid of the diaper bag, it's like a new freedom, isn't it?
It is. You don't have to grab all this stuff before you leave the house. You can just walk out.
Let's get some Mountain Dew and a chocolate ice cream cone, kid, right? Good times. Well, I'm so glad you had such a good year. You're so much fun to have on the show. Always so great on post time, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.